FM. Stay tuned for the following special presentation from 1220 at 103.7 FM KOFO.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to our coverage of Ottawa University Braves women's basketball on 103.7 FM, 1220, and online at KOFO.com. Brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Dingle and Son Mortuary, Kramer Pharmacy, Quality Structures, and by Arvest Bank, Advent Health Ottawa, and Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home. OU Women's Basketball on KOFO is also brought to you by CarStar, Ottawa University, Sutton's Jewelry, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, and Great Life Golf and Fitness. Now let's go courtside and join KOFO's Casey Weeder for OU Braves Women's Basketball.
From Tabor Gymnasium in Hillsborough, Kansas, good evening and welcome to Ottawa University Braves basketball as the Ottawa University women take on the Tabor College Blue Jays, who are receiving votes in the top 25. Hello, everyone. I'm Casey Weeder, live with you from Hillsborough as the Braves look to bounce back after a tough loss to number 8 Sterling on Wednesday, an 88-71 loss there as they travel to the team that was picked second. They were runner-ups in the KCAC tournament a year ago, only falling to Sterling College and making just coming up just short in going to the NAI tournament. The Blue Jays come in with a record of 4-1. They're 1-0 in the KCAC as they were able to take a 9-point win on the road in Bartlesville over Oklahoma Wesleyan 72-63 on Wednesday night as the Blue Jays, a team that was picked second, as I mentioned, but are very, very deep. They play a lot of players. They have a lot of posts, and they're looking to come in and push you around. That's what they did to Ottawa last year as they took both games from the Braves, and Ottawa tonight are going to have to bounce back after giving up those 88 points to Sterling College. You look back at that loss against Sterling, there were a lot of positives, especially on the offensive side. Braves, 38% from the floor, 42% from behind the three-point line, 77% from the foul line. But Ottawa hitting 11 threes on 24 attempts. They only had 10 makes on the entire season. If they're going to shoot the ball like that, they're going to be able to stay in a lot of games this year. And really all they wanted to do was be there in the fourth quarter. Ottawa had cut it to 8 with about 6 minutes to go before Sterling went on one last run to push it out to 17. Ottawa, after tonight, is going to be playing at home on Tuesday against St. Mary, another team that's been red hot. So Ottawa trying to pick up their first win of the year on the road as they come in tonight 1-1. They had the win at Barclay College back on the 13th of November. They fell prior in November 3rd to number 17 Central Methodist. We'll go ahead and take our first break on the pregame show. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Supporting local teams helps bring local communities together, and that benefits everyone. That's why we're proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, providing compassionate care when you need it most. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
Medicare Part D coverage can be confusing. We can help. This is Laura from Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Stop in and let us help you find the best option for your needs when it comes to Medicare Part D. Kramer Pharmacy, 134 South Main, open Monday through Saturday and online anytime at kramerrx.com.
Sophia and Chris Garcia came to Arvest Bank looking to get a home loan. Let's hear what happens.
Chris and Sophia, thanks for choosing me as your lender in the Arvest Home for Me app. And now...
There's more paperwork to do.
Nope, I got the info you sent through the app. And now...
We wait to hear from someone at your main office.
No, now you're pre-qualified and ready to find your new home.
Wow.
And I'll be with you every step of the way.
That's...
helpful.
Very helpful.
Home loans made easy. Arvest Bank, ready to help. Equal housing lender.
How's your cell phone coverage? How's your cell phone bill? You know, a lot of big carriers overcharge you for unlimited data. They brag about coverage, but that's only if you live in the city. This is Greg Akagi. I've been an agriculture director for over 20 years, and I know what people outside the city need. Pure Talk. Pure Talk gives you great 5G coverage for about half of what Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile charge you. The average family saves over $800 a year. You can keep your number and keep your phone, or save on the latest iPhones and Androids. Unlimited talk, text, and 6 gigs of data is just $30 a month. Or if you want unlimited data, you can still save a fortune. With their U.S.-based customer service, I believe in the way Pure Talk treats their customers. Plus, they have a 30-day risk-free guarantee, so you literally have nothing to lose. From your cell phone, dial pound 250 and say half off, and you'll save 50% off your first month. That's pound 250 and say half off.
And we're back inside Tabor Gymnasium as we're about 4 minutes from opening tip between the Braves and Jays, as this is the 84th meeting between OU and Tabor. The Blue Jays lead the series 54-29 and are riding a 7-game winning streak against the Braves. The Ottawa's last win against Tabor dates back to January 6th of 2018, a 59-56 win. The Braves have lost 10 straight on the road in Hillsborough. Ottawa's last win here at Tabor was on February 2nd, 2012, a 57-49 win. Tabor did win both meetings last season, defeating Ottawa 67-60 in Wilson Fieldhouse, and then a 9-point victory, 58-49 in Tabor Gymnasium on January 30th, as first meeting between these two teams dates back to 1979. Looking at Ottawa on the road this year, he talked about being 1-1, averaging just 55 points per game, shooting 31% from the floor, 14% from deep, 53% from the foul line. For the Blue Jays, they average 68 points per game. That's 8th in the conference, but they only give up 59.6. That's 5th in the KCAC. Talked about them coming off a 72-63 victory over Oklahoma Wesleyan on Wednesday. They shot 47% from the floor, just 23% from deep, 63% from the foul line, but it was Sammy Joe Peterson who came off the bench to score 19 points in 25 minutes. Braxton Stewart finished the game with 14. Zoe Shield Knight and Olivia Owens both had 11 points apiece. Owens ended up with 7 boards and 2 assists. Zoe Shield Knight leads this team in scoring at over 13 per game. Olivia Owens, the rebounder, at 7.8, and they have a lot of players varying from 5'11" to 6 foot on this team that are going to really create some problems for Ottawa inside. But when the Braves get the opportunity to get out in transition, very similar to what they did against Sterling, breaking the trap, Ottawa got some really easy buckets, and I think that is going to be a huge plus for them this evening if they can find a way to get out in transition. As we kind of look around the rest of the KCAC this evening, other matchups, York at Avila, Oklahoma Wesleyan at St. Mary. Number 8, Sterling is on the road at Southwestern. I believe that game has already has already started. We'll see if we can get a score for you. Last check, Sterling was well in control in that game. They were up by 20-plus points as they're up 48-23 in the third quarter. Other scores, if we can grab them real quick, Avila destroying York. That's the final, 84-44. So we'll keep you updated on all the other scores. Reminder, we have Game 2 of tonight's doubleheader to follow at 7 p.m. from Tabor Gymnasium. We'll take our last break. When we come back, starting lineups from Tabor Gymnasium as Ottawa searching for their first win in KCAC play. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Ottawa University has positioned itself as a distinctive and rapidly expanding institution, known for its innovative educational models, exceptional value, and special ability to prepare diverse student populations for lifetimes of enlightened faith, exemplary service, inspired leadership, and personal significance. With numerous undergraduate and graduate degrees in business, education, arts and sciences, athletics, and more, you'll gain the specific expertise you need for a lifetime of significance and prosperity. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu/OUKS.
You're always up for some fun with the family, so you order the essentials: a new board game, some baking supplies, and even a new projector for outdoor movie night. And with the Bank of America customized Cash Rewards credit card, you can choose to earn 3% cash back on online shopping, which could increase to up to 5.25% as a preferred rewards member. Rewards which you can put toward an extra treat that everyone will enjoy, like an old-fashioned popcorn machine. Visit bankofamerica.com/more rewarding and apply now. Copyright 2021 Bank of America Corporation.
Panera believes in saying yes. Yes to clean, fresh ingredients. Yes to the new chicken sausage and pepperoni flatbread topped with rich mozzarella. Yes to delicious mac and cheese. Yes to putting it on a sandwich, creating the grilled mac and cheese sandwich. And yes to impromptu road trips to Sandwich, Illinois. Because that's living life to the flavor fullest. Get $1 delivery when you order on our app. Panera. Live your yes. Pricing and product availability may vary. Visit PaneraBread.com.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Hi, my name is Caitlin James, and I'm back on air with Boot Barn.
Any fool will do. Any fool will do. So in the interest of getting over you, any fool will do.
Learn more about the movement at bootbarn.com/backonair.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. When we have a funeral or a visitation at the funeral home, we try very hard to make friends and family feel comfortable. We want you to feel at home. This is Dangle & Son setting the standard for funeral service.
They can't buy it if they don't know you have it. Introduce a new product or reestablish an old one with advertising on KOFO. Get started today by calling 242-1220 or email KOFO@KOFO.com. KOFO Marketing, helping you do business.
And we're back inside Tabor Gymnasium as we get set for Ottawa and Tabor in tonight's game one of tonight's doubleheader, as we will look at the starters for your Ottawa University Braves with a record of 2-3, 0-1 in conference play. They are going to be led at guard by number 1, Brooks Spraggins, the 5'10 freshman from Ames, Iowa. Brooks played 19 minutes, scored 1 point, had a steal and 1 assist. He's averaging 3 points per game, 2 boards, and coming in as a freshman starting tonight, it'll be number 2, Haley Franklin, a 5'6 freshman from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. 3 points, 7 boards, 5 assists, and 4 steals against Sterling. She is one of the leaders on this team in scoring right now. She's third at 10.4 points per game. At guard will be number 3, Liz Vaughn, a 5'10 junior from Kansas City, Kansas. Liz, 14 points, 9 boards, 7 assists, no steals against Sterling, averaging 14.7 boards per game. She's shooting 34% from the field, 77% from the free throw line. At guard, number 11, Jalisa Simons, the 5'9 senior from Toronto, Canada. She was the leading scorer for Ottawa on Wednesday as she went for 22 points, 5 rebounds, and a block. That included 6 of 12 from the three-point line. She is up to 12 points per game and 6 boards. And at guard, number 23, Amir Lowe, the 5'5 junior from Portland, Oregon. 3 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals on Wednesday. She is averaging 6 points, 5 boards, and those 5 points, 6 rebounds per game is second on the team. Braves are coached by Tarnisha Scott in her second season. Overall record of 13-19. Assistant coaches Jasmine Grant and Monty Simpkins. Ottawa's averaging 69.6 points per game as they're shooting just 24% from 3. But as I mentioned, 11 makes on Wednesday. For the Tabor College Blue Jays, 4-1, 1-0 in conference play. They've won 4 straight. They are receiving votes in the top 25. At guard will be number 3, Cassidy Bean, a 5'7 freshman from McPherson, Kansas. At forward, number 5, Braxton Stewart, a 5'9 senior from Emporia. She had 14 points and 6 rebounds in the win at Oklahoma Wesley, and she's a transfer from Newman in NCAA Division II. At guard will be number 25, Lainey Swink, a 5'5 senior from Fort Gibson, Oklahoma. 23 minutes for her in the win over OKWU. 4 rebounds, 4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals, 5 points, and 2 rebounds a game for her. At forward, number 32, Zoe Shieldknight, a 5'11 senior from Gore, Oklahoma. The transfer from Southern Nazarene, the Division II product, had 11 points and 4 rebounds. She leads this team in scoring at 13.3. And at forward, number 43, Olivia Owens, a 5'11 freshman from Hutchinson. She had 31 minutes, 11 points, and 7 rebounds. Leads this team in rebounding at 7.8 per game. Braves in the black jerseys, black shorts, Ottawa across the chest in white, the shoulders in gold, and the bottom of the shorts in gold. For the Blue Jays, white jerseys, white shorts. They have blue wings on the left and right side, very similar to what you see from Oregon shooting up to the top of the shorts, and Blue Jays across the chest in blue outline and gold, as Franklin will actually jump it up against Owens to get it started, and Owens does win the tip. And it will be Blue Jay basketball to get us started right side of the floor with Swink. In the right corner to Owens. They try and lob inside, quickly going to Shield Knight. She scores over the top of Jalisa Simons. And Tabor takes a 2-0 lead. Tabor Gymnasium going through a renovation in the off-season, redoing all the seating in the building so everyone has a chair-back blue seat if they want it. It has decreased the capacity, though, in the building by just a few seats, but it looks very nice inside Tabor Gymnasium. Ottawa's first possession, they go down low to Liz Vaughn, and she'll score with the right hand off the glass, and here comes the press early on from Ottawa, and it's going to result almost in a steal. Vaughn had it, didn't come away with it, and they're going to call traveling, as falling to the ground is Stewart, and Ottawa creates their first turnover. Braves have a positive turnover margin at 4.6 on the season. Both these teams at plus 4.6. Braves do turn it over 19.6 times per game, but averaging over 24 turnovers created. When they have played other teams this year, they have really used their athleticism, and a turnover on a pick and roll as Simons is on the right wing looking for Vaughn after she gave a little handoff, threw it right over her head and to the baseline for the turnover. 2-2 score, 9 minutes and 2 seconds to go in the first half. Break that the first quarter. Tabor breaks the three-quarter trap, going baseline all the way to the bucket. Shot is blocked from behind as Beam thought she had an easy lay-in. Instead, Tabor will reset. It's a jumper from 17 feet off the mark. Offensive rebound, put back no good either. Lowe comes away with it, but she was falling out of bounds. And it will be Tabor possession as the shot clock sits at 16. And they're actually going to move the shot clock back to 20. It should be at 16, though. No, they're going to keep it at 20. Tabor to inbound to the left of their bucket, tied at 2. Ottawa has to find a way to get on the offensive glass. Tabor has ruled the glass this year. Inside spinning jumper, good play from Olivia Owens. The freshman from Bueller High School has been tremendous. 11 points per game as a true freshman and 7.8 rebounds. It's a 4-2 lead for Tabor. Vaughn looks to drive, hands it off to Simons, gets to the right elbow, then brings it back out to the wing with 16 on the shot clock. Picks up her dribble, in trouble, goes to Spraggins. Ottawa has not been able to get the ball to Haley Franklin quite yet. 8 on the shot clock. They'll kick it in the corner. Spraggins by one defender. Attacks. Good look inside to Lowe. She'll go off the glass with the left hand as Spraggins through the double team and off the glass scoring. It's tied at 4 as Amir Lowe gets her first 2 points. Had a tough night on Wednesday with just 3 points and 5 rebounds. Tabor does break the trap. Driving inside all the way to the bucket, and left-hand layup goes for Lainey Swink. As 3 players have scored early on for the Blue Jays. They've scored on 3 out of 4 possessions. Haley Franklin to the bucket. Good look inside. Spraggins waiting on the left block, lays it in with the left hand, and Ottawa responds. As we've got a 6-6 score line. 7:24 to go first quarter inside Tabor Gymnasium. This is the first KCAC road game for Ottawa. And Tabor breaks the trap. Gets a 2-on-1 and decides to pull up from 5 feet with Braxton Stewart. So 4 of 5 players have scored for Tabor in the first 3 minutes of this one. Vaughn wants to get inside. Her layup too strong. Shield Knight might have got a piece of it. Liz just takes it away, throws up a wild shot. Players crash, and it's going to be Ottawa basketball as it went off the arms of 2 Blue Jays. Into the game for the Blue Jays is going to be number 12, Sammy Jo Peterson, the 5'7" senior from Cottonwood Falls, Kansas. In for Ottawa, the number 5, Kinesia Payne, the 6'1" junior from Huntsville, Alabama. And she was much needed after getting injured against Central Methodist back on November 3rd. She came in and scored 12 points, had a rebound and 1 block in 18 minutes. I talked to her before this one. Said she's feeling really good after that game as they tried to go right to her. Pass from Franklin, a little high for Payne, and turnover on the Braves, their second of the evening. 8-6 lead for the Blue Jays. 6:49 to go first quarter. As they have started 4 of 5 from the field. Shield Knight lob inside for Owens. They're going to call Vaughn for a foul as she is looking to front. into the game for the Blue Jays. We'll see who that number was. I believe that's going to be, take a look after this possession. Jumper inside again. Owens been red hot to start it for Tabor. She gets another one. She's got 4. And it's now a 4-point advantage for the Blue Jays, 10-6. Largest lead of the first quarter for Tabor, 6:23 to go in our first quarter. Ottawa going to try and post up Franklin, who hasn't really had a chance to attack the bucket. She'll get in the lane, pulls up, her jumper long. Ball tipped around, picked up by Owens. She'll hit the deck, but finds a way to get it to a teammate. They'll find Peterson at midcourt. She'll get to the right wing. Go inside. They're trying to post up with Owens. Kick it out to Peterson. Screen set hard by Owens. They'll skip it left side for Stewart. Down low to Owens on the right block. She'll get in the lane on Payne. Kick it out to Stewart. Pump fake from her. Hard screen set on Franklin. Stewart's going to get, they're going to call a foul. It looks like Stewart was just trying to dribble in the lane. They're going to give her 2 free throws. So that is Kanisha Payne's first foul. Team second. Then Stewart to the line for 2 free throws. First one's good. Second one good as well. And into the game for Ottawa, it'll be Jordan Bianco, 5'6" freshman from Price, Utah. And a timeout will be called by the Braves as they trail by 6 with 5:47 to go in the first quarter. We'll take a break. 32nd. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM, KOFO.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Eucora. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. TNC and privacy policy found at eucora.com/TNC.
I've always gotten UTIs. Cranberry products never worked for me, and I felt like I was out of options. I'm Jenna. My experience inspired me to start Eucora. Just mix a packet of Eucora with water and drink it to flush your urinary tract. Get your life back with Eucora. Get 30% off Eucora when you text HEALTH to 64,000. To get 30% off, text HEALTH to 64000.
Ottawa calls their first time out of the first quarter as they trail 12-6. With 5:40 to go. As you look at the Braves are 3 of 6 from the field. Tabor 5 of 7. Pick and roll with Jalisa Simons, loses the handle. Ball is picked up by the Blue Jays, and they'll get out on the run. Dribbling right side, Cassidy Beam kicks it in the corner. Good job by Bianco. Almost creating a turnover there for the Braves. It will be the Blue Jays inbound in front of the Ottawa bench, just kind of where the sideline and the baseline meet. Work right side, the hands of Jalissa Garcia, the 6-foot senior from Ponca City, Oklahoma, and a whistle and another foul as Tabor just continuing to get to the basket early on. Goes on Payne, her second. Garcia to shoot 2. First one's good. Second off the mark, rebound by Payne. As Franklin, who has been blanketed early on, will kick left side for Bianco. And they'll go right wing for Franklin. Coming off the screen with Simons, but she's denied. Has to work right side. Does get the basketball in the right corner. Running jumper to beat the shot clock long, and the rebound to Tabor. Quickly the other way is Peterson on the right wing. And she'll bring it back out and reset. Braves have gone cold. Now they get a good steal. It's Franklin who comes away with the steal. Inside right-hand layup to Spraggins on a beautiful bounce pass. And another steal for Ottawa as Payne just rips it away. They had an initial pass that was tipped, and Payne takes it away. Braves had a chance to cut it to one possession. Right wing Franklin. Looking to drive, goes baseline, attacks, gets the bucket, just misses the layup. But she'll go to the line for free throws as she was hit on the arm. Payne will check out. And back into the game. And end of the game for the first time tonight will be Amaya Marlette, the 5'8 freshman from Wetmore, Kansas. Misses both free throws. And Ottawa comes away empty on that possession, trailing 13-8, 3:44 to go first quarter. Kick it in the corner. Peterson open three, short. A little bit of a push-off as Marlette was pushed in the back. Layup from the backside, no good. Offensive rebound again. Shield Knight in the lane. She'll kick it out. Driving inside, that's going to be a travel. As picking up her pivot foot was Lexi Wall, the 5'5 junior from Mounds, Oklahoma. Alyssa Guzman, the 5'4 senior from San Antonio, Texas, enters for OU. She will check in for Marlette. Dangerous pass does find Bianco, then right side Guzman. Little dribble hesitation, picks up her head and finds Vaughn, who wants an 18-footer halfway down and out. And Lowe looked like she had the rebound, but ended up on the deck, and Tabor takes it away. 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. It's a 5-point lead for Tabor. Garcia in the corner to Peterson. She'll drive in the lane. Jump stop. Runner good from 5. I apologize. We have internet down in the building, so unable to give you any specific stats right now. It's a 7-point deficit for OU. Pass right side through the hands of Lowe. She does recover it. Pick and roll, nicely done with Vaughn, but she loses the handle, taken away. And it's been a little bit of a turnover party in the first quarter for OU as they find themselves down 7. Peterson again ripped away by Spraggins. Great defensive play as Peterson thought she was going to get a foul, and a reach-in foul is going to be called on Tabor. That is team foul number 2 on the Blue Jays. First personal called on Alicia Baker, the 5'7 sophomore from Purcell, Oklahoma. Transfer from Henderson State, Division II out of Arkansas. A lot of transfers on this team, but then your usual names with Peterson, Garcia, players that have been here for a little bit over the years. Alicia Baker, as Ottawa drops into a 2-3 zone. It's a 7-point lead for the Blue Jays, 15-8. Baseline jumper, runner, good for Owens. Make that lady swing, hits that one. And it gives Tabor their largest lead as they go up by 9. 17-8 advantage. Three-pointer from Bianco, no good. Ottawa has misfired on their last 6 possessions. 1:05 to go in the quarter, 17-8 advantage, and a whistle and a foul called on OU, as that's going to go on Bianco for the reach-in. Her first, team's 4. Minute and 5 seconds remaining in the first quarter as Ottawa has started slow, down 9. A minute left in the quarter. Braves had it within 2 at 8-6, but since then it has been all Blue Jays. Three-pointer for the Blue Jays, buried by Shield Knight as they go up by 12. On the other end, pass is knocked out of bounds by the Blue Jays. We'll stay with OU with 26 on the shot clock, 44 on the game clock. Runner off the mark for OU. Rebound picked up by the Blue Jays. Ottawa drops back into the 2-3 zone. Pass hit by Spraggins. Ball's loose. She's going to earn a jump ball. And it'll be Ottawa possession after earning the jump ball. But Braves will have the final shot of the first quarter. Braves with 5 seconds. It's going to be Franklin to attack. Spins in the lane. Turnaround well off the mark. As the Braves will go into the second quarter, down 12, 20-8 to the Tabor College Blue Jays. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KLFO.
Holidays are here, and so is fashionable fitness. Gift yourself a Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3 5G, a phone that folds in half to literally stand on its own. Pair it with the Galaxy Watch 4 for ultimate wellness and wow factor. Check health stats, flex personal records. Over 90 activities can be tracked, like biking, swimming, golfing, and more. Invest in yourself with tech made to crush goals. Holidays open up with Galaxy. Shop it all at Samsung.com. 5G connection and availability may vary. Check with carrier. Products sold separately.
When it comes to jewelry, the fit is important, not just on your finger, but on your wallet. Hi, this is Lindsay Sutton at Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa, where we work to fit your ring to fit your budget. Diamonds come in all shapes and sizes and price ranges. The last thing we want is for you to think you can't afford a beautiful new ring. Come see our selection at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main, downtown, where there's no high-pressure sales. We just want to be sure the fit on your finger matches the fit on your finances. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry.
And we're back inside Tabor Gymnasium as Ottawa trails 20-8 at the end of one. As they had it, they were down just 8-6, but Tabor scores the last 12 points of the quarter, and they close on a 12-0 run. Ottawa has really struggled from the field early on. And it'll be Bianco, Franklin, Simons, Spraggins, and Vaughn on the floor for OU to start the second. It's like a final score from Southwestern. It's 85-47. Sterling blows them out. Three-pointer to start it off as an air ball. Shield Knight can't save it. It'll be Ottawa possession. So good defense there for OU to start things in the second quarter. Close.
132 conference championships, 146 NAIA scholar teams, 43 NAIA National Tournament appearances, and 237 All-Americans. Ottawa University has a long and rich tradition of Braves athletes that continue to compete at the highest level of competition, utilizing state-of-the-art facilities, accomplished coaches, and a spirit that only comes from wearing the black and gold. Push yourself to limits you never imagined as a student-athlete at Ottawa University. Visit ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Panera believes in saying yes. Yes to clean, fresh ingredients. Yes to the new chicken sausage and pepperoni flatbread topped with rich mozzarella. Yes to delicious mac and cheese. Yes to putting it on a sandwich, creating the grilled mac and cheese sandwich. And yes to impromptu road trips to Sandwich, Illinois. Because that's living life to the flavor fullest. Get $1 delivery when you order on our app. Panera. Live your yes. Pricing and product availability may vary. Visit PaneraBread.com.
Turn care into career with Advent Health Ottawa. Clinical, non-clinical, and professional roles are waiting for the right people, and you could be one of them while earning a minimum starting pay of $14.50 per hour. Log on to careers.adventhealth.com/Ottawa today. At Advent Health Ottawa, nothing is more important than you. Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Napa know-how. When you buy the Napa bag for 99 cents, you'll get 20% off 3 or more items. No other bag saves you 20% on wipers, premium oil, headlamps, and more, which makes the Napa bag the best bag in the world. Sorry, handbags, man bags, punching bags, bagpipes, and even you, bags out of the eyes. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
At participating locations, does not include taxes and fees. Advertised sale price not available in some states. Offer ends 11/30/21.
Apologize for the technical difficulties as we lost power. It is a 7-3 run, though, by OU. They've cut it to an 8-point deficit. It's 23-15 in favor of the Blue Jays. Jumper blocked by Simons. Then she'll swat it out of bounds with 8 on the shot clock as Ottawa has hit a couple big three-pointers. That three-pointer made by Haley Franklin. Jalisa Simons also hitting a 3 to cut it to an 8-point deficit. Ottawa 7 of 15 from the floor. Tabor 9 of 17. Braves sticking with the 2-3 zone. They're trying to set screens at the elbow, but it just hasn't worked out. And the three-pointer, they're going to say it wasn't off in time, and a shot clock violation on the Blue Jays. That's 3 possessions in a row. Ottawa's been able to get a stop, and they find a way to claw back into it. The Blue Jays 9 of 17 from the field and 2 of 6 from 3. Not a team that shoots a lot of threes most nights, but Ottawa trying to force them to do that going in that zone. Simons going to step out of bounds. Nope, they're going to call a foul first. First of the night called on Lainey Swink, her first personal. First team foul of the second quarter. Brooke Spragglin's leading Ottawa with 4 points. Haley Franklin with 4. Spragglin's will have it on the right wing. Coming off the screen is Simons. Hesitation. Step back 3 for Jalisa. An air ball and a rebound for the Blue Jays. Back the other way for Tabor. Left side dribble is Swink. Trying to go in the corner, says goes to Garcia just off the right block. Good look inside to Peterson, and just does a really nice job of moving off the ball. And that ends Ottawa's 7-0 run. Lead at 25-15 Blue Jays. 6:08 to go as Marlette was looking for Simons to cut back door. And it's thrown out of bounds for a turnover. Braves have committed 6 turnovers, but they've turned the Blue Jays over 7 times. But the rebounding edge right now well in favor of Tabor, 13-6. Back into the game for Ottawa is Amir Lowe. Right-hand dribble for Cassidy Beam. She'll dribble it from right to left. Swings it out to Swink in the left wing. Beam in the corner. Looks to go baseline. Bounce pass to Garcia. Ball's on the deck. Marlette fights for it. Beam comes away with it. Pass inside to Peterson, and her jumper from point-blank range is too strong. Rebound by Bianco. And she'll push the other way. Kick it in the corner, and it finds Simons. Dribbles it off her foot. Gets possession. Then it's ripped away by Garcia. for the Blue Jays. Runs the break, 3-on-2 to Beam in the corner, three-pointer on the way, yes. Largest lead of the game for Tabor as they go up by 13. They have led through the entirety of this first half. Franklin wants to step through on Beam, goes off the glass, gets her own rebound, kicks it out to Marlette. Amaya, crossover dribble, finds Franklin right next to her, going to go pick and roll. Runs right into the defender, picks up her dribble, finds Marlette, cutting to the bucket, pass down low, knocked out of play by Tabor. 4:56 remaining in the first half. 9 on the shot clock for OU. Inbound will come from Amir Lowe. Going to throw it out to Guzman on the right wing. Alyssa driving. Braves only have 4 seconds. Lowe, I'm not sure, sees it, just throws up a wild shot, but she's fouled. She was fading away, threw it up with one hand from the free throw line, and takes a shot there, and she'll go to the line for 2 free throws. (28-15) advantage for the Blue Jays. First free throw from Amir is good. On the season, Lowe shooting 75% from the free throw line. She gets ready for her second. It is up and good as she'll rattle it in. The lefty cuts the deficit to 11. 4:45 to go in the half. Peterson right wing. As Marlette having to play a little bit of, is playing as the 5 right now. Her and Franklin are the 2 posts as they try and front Garcia down low. That's a tough task. Garcia and Owens are both 5'11". Peterson to Garcia. They continue to try and get it to Owens. They can't get it to her. Marlette is doing a tremendous job inside fronting. Beam for an NBA range 3, no. Marlette rips down the board. Braves will go the other way. Guzman at the point. She'll cross the Blue Jay logo at the timeline. Looking left side is Alyssa. Right side to Franklin. Loses her footing and has it taken away. 8th turnover on OU. Peterson trying to go coast to coast, finally forced to pick up her dribble just inside the lane. And she'll go to the top of the key. The wall. Right corner for Garcia. That pass got away from Garcia. Ottawa has numbers if they'll push. Bianco. And she'll slow it up between the circles and back up top to Franklin. 20 on the shot clock, 3:40 on the game clock. Good look inside by Marlette, but again, Ottawa just cannot take advantage. It's a good idea by Marlette, but you got to maybe put a little less air on that one. Opportunities are definitely there for OU. 3:35 to go, first half. Tabor up 28-17. Tabor trailed Oklahoma Wesleyan at the end of one on Wednesday, but won every quarter after that and really dominated in the second half. They were able to put it away by 9. Owens inside on Marlette, spinning, turnaround, bucket's good, and the foul for Olivia Owens, and the freshman has been lights out as advertised. A chance for a 3-point play. For Maya Marlette, she picks up her first personal, and a chance for Tabor to get their biggest lead of the first half. It's good. 31-17, Ottawa trailing by 2 touchdowns with 3:15 to go in the second quarter. Owens with 7. Off the screen, they'll go to Lowe on the left wing, crossover dribble. Clears some space, trying to attack, finds Marlette cutting to the bucket. Layup's good with the left hand. Not a traditional lefty, but does a really nice job of keeping the defender at bay. Lays in her first 2 points of the evening. Shield Knights get past. They'll go left side. Beam wants another triple. It's high arcing air ball. Spraggins had it and gets it right back as she gets that rebound. Guzman trying to attack inside on Beam. Goes fire high. Layup no good, but she's fouled. And free throws up coming for Alyssa Guzman. Guzman didn't play on Wednesday, but looking at her numbers from last Saturday against Barclay, scored 10 points. That was a season high for her. Averaging 5 points per game. She's a 75% foul shooter for the senior from San Antonio, Texas. First free throw good. And Ottawa, if they can find their way to within 7 or 8, you have to feel pretty good at the break if you're OU. after Tabor went on a 12-0 run, and both free throws are good for Guzman. Braves have cut it to 10. 2:33 to go, second quarter. Right wing pass to Beam. They'll work left side. Ottawa really sticking with that 2-3 zone. Dribbling from left to right is Wall. Back up top to Peterson as they'll swing it. Now back to Wall. Trying to get it to Beam, can't get it to her. Bianco really working. Peterson wants a triple. Off the mark, but an offensive rebound by Beam. They'll kick it out to Wall. Her three off the back rim. Offensive rebound by Shield Knight, and then she's hacked by Lowe. Well, she'll get free throws. And the rebounding edge all in favor of Tabor. They've got 16 boards to just 10 for OU, 8 of those on the offensive end. Shield Knight, first trip to the foul line. Her free throw is good, giving her 6 points. On the season, Zoe Shield Knight, 87% free throw shooter. Third team foul on OU. That second one is good. The lead back to 12 at 33-21. In the game for the first time will be the freshman from Wellsville for Tabor, Maddie McCoy, the 5'11" guard from Wellsville. Played 15 minutes against Oklahoma Wesleyan, did not score, had a rebound. Franklin right side, trying to go baseline, gets by Wall, steps through, good look, but they're going to say travel first. No, they're going to call a jump ball, and no, they'll switch it. Goodness. One official had jump ball, the other one had travel, and they decide to go ahead and give Ottawa another turnover as they go into double figures there with 10. Simons comes in for Lowe. A minute 49 to go in the half. Tabor leading 33-21. McCoy. They're running a little two-game here, just 2 guards and everyone else setting screens on the zone. Wall can't get it to Peterson. Ottawa denying. Ottawa really extending out that 2-3 zone. Backside pass finds Wall. That should have been double dribble. They'll kick it in the corner to McCoy. Back up top to Wall. Deep 3 for Wall. Banks off the back rim. And the offensive rebound on the floor. It's McCoy who comes away with it. And then Marlette earns the jump ball as she got on top of it. It will be Ottawa basketball. A minute 16 to go in the half. 12-point advantage for Tabor. Braves had it to 7 before it was stretched back out to a 13-point advantage. Guzman bounced past to Spraggins between the circles. Right wing out to Franklin. Spraggins with a little hesitation finds herself on the block. Trying to step through, goes off the glass. Great touch by Brooke Spraggins. As it's 33-23, Tabor, 54 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And holding it right side, working towards the Ottawa bench is Lexi Wall. Up top to Olivia Owens. They'll swing it all the way around the horn, fighting Peterson. Left corner, takes 3 steps and hits another 15-footer as Sammy Jo Peterson stays hot. He's got 6. Back out to a 12-point deficit for OU, 6-second differential. Guzman getting inside to the block, trying to find Spraggins. She's there, layup good, as another assist for Alyssa Guzman. Tabor can hold for the final shot, leading by 10. Peterson left wing. Looks more like a 3-2 zone now for OU as Spraggins is sitting out a little bit more on the guard. 4 seconds in the quarter. Wall attacking, getting inside, steps through, layup to beat the buzzer, and she gets it. That takes us to the end of that first half. Your score, Tabor 37, OU 25. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
By texting 64000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Ucora. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. TNC and privacy policy found at ucora.com/TNC.
I've always gotten UTIs. Cranberry products never worked for me, and I felt like I was out of options. I'm Jenna. My experience inspired me to start Ucora. Just mix a packet of Ucora with water and drink it to flush your urinary tract. Get your life back with Ucora. Get 30% off Ucora when you text HEALTH to 64,000. To get 30% off, text HEALTH to 64000.
Napa know-how.
When you buy the Napa bag for 99 cents, you'll get 20% off 3 or more items. No other bag saves you 20% on wipers, premium oil, headlamps, and more, which makes the Napa bag the best bag in the world. Sorry, handbags, man bags, punching bags, bagpipes, and even you, bags out of the eyes. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
At participating locations, does not include taxes and fees. Advertised sale price not available in some states. Offer ends 11/30/21.
Eddie Thompson came to Arvest Bank looking for a new checking account. Let's hear what happens.
So Eddie, that's my Blue Checking. With free Blue Checking, you get e-statements, access to our Arvest Go app.
Wait, by free, you mean it's free for the first 6 months or something?
No, it's actually free.
But what about monthly fees?
Nope, no monthly service fees.
Wow, that's really
Helpful?
very helpful.
Free yourself from monthly fees with free Blue Checking. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
Panera believes in saying yes. Yes to clean, fresh ingredients. Yes to the new chicken sausage and pepperoni flatbread topped with rich mozzarella. Yes to delicious mac and cheese. Yes to putting it on a sandwich, creating the grilled mac and cheese sandwich. And yes to impromptu road trips to Sandwich, Illinois. Because that's living life to the flavor fullest. Get $1 delivery when you order on our app. Panera, live your yes. Pricing and product availability may vary. Visit PaneraBread.com.
Braves trail the Blue Jays 37-25 at the half as Blue Jays got a layup to end the first half at the buzzer as Lexi Wall hit the runner off the glass, and the Braves go into the break down 12. And honestly, it's offensively has not been the issue tonight. Ottawa 10 of 20 from the field at 50%, 1 of 2 from deep, 4 of 6 from the foul line. Unfortunately, it's been on the defensive end as Tabor 14 of 28. Have struggled from deep, though, 3 of 12, but those offensive rebounds. Tabor with 7 to just 3 for OU, and that's been really the difference. Second chance points in favor of the Blue Jays, 4-2. Both teams with 18 points in the paint. Bench points in favor of the Blue Jays, 12-4. Tabor jumped out to an early lead. It went back and forth till about the midway point of the first quarter, but Tabor ended the first quarter on a 12-0 run to go up 20-8 into the second. Ottawa started the second quarter on a 5-0 run to get it to 20-13, but that's when the Blue Jays were able to extend it out to as many as 13. Braves got it down to 8 again, but unfortunately it was the Blue Jays that got it to 12 before the end of the first half. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll look at scores from around the KCAC. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
Medicare Part D coverage can be confusing. We can help. This is Laura from Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Stop in and let us help you find the best option for your needs when it comes to Medicare Part D. Kramer Pharmacy, 134 South Main, open Monday through Saturday and online anytime at kramerrx.com.
Wherever you and your vehicle go, you can trust your vehicle repairs to CarStar with our limited nationwide warranty on all qualifying repairs. Call CarStar Ottawa at 242-8916. CarStar, relax. We'll take it from here.
I love being able to share with our family who's listening how much we all love State Farm insurance. With surprisingly great rates, State Farm has saved us money with our car and home insurance.
I mean, you're my wife. You know how much I love a great deal, so of course I'm going to love the great rates and great service at State Farm. It's good for my wallet and for my family.
State Farm meets my needs, plus I get to control how and what I want for my budget. And I do it all from their award-winning mobile app.
Surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Panera believes in saying yes. Yes to clean, fresh ingredients. Yes to the new chicken sausage and pepperoni flatbread topped with rich mozzarella. Yes to delicious mac and cheese. Yes to putting it on a sandwich, creating the grilled mac and cheese sandwich. And yes to impromptu road trips to Sandwich, Illinois. Because that's living life to the flavor fullest. Get $1 delivery when you order on our app. Panera, live your yes. Pricing and product availability may vary. Visit PaneraBread.com.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. The families we serve are our friends and neighbors who come from all walks of life. It doesn't matter what you spend, everyone receives the highest level of service. Dangle & Son sets the standard for funeral service.
Score at the half, Ottawa trailing 37-25 to the Tabor College Blue Jays, who are receiving votes in the top 25 as Blue Jays extended the lead out to as many as 13 in the first half. Braves would battle back to get it within 8, but the Blue Jays go on a 4-0 run to finish the first half and have the lead at 12. Reminder, we have Game 2 of tonight's doubleheader to start at 7 p.m. as the Braves, on the men's side, receiving votes in the top 25, sit at 5-0, take on a Tabor College Blue Jay team who fell to Oklahoma Wesleyan on Wednesday night, and they come in off that loss. But a team on film that is athletic, can get to the bucket, and they're going to get all over the boards, and Ottawa's got to find a way to continue to shoot the ball lights out and also box out on the defensive end as we try and look at some scores. Final score from Winfield, Sterling defeating Southwestern 85-47 as they stay red hot. See if we can get a couple more scores. I think we mentioned that Avila-York game, 84-44, a win for Avila, and what a turnaround for them, a team that only won a couple games a year ago. They're sitting at 5-0 right now, as they've had quite a turnaround from a year ago, but you knew with Maddie Morgan coming back, they were going to have plenty of talent there. They just needed some pieces around her. Let's scroll down and see any other scores. Oklahoma Wesleyan, a final. They defeat St. Mary's 68-50, that one in Leavenworth. A lot of games starting at 1 and 3 o'clock today. And we'll see any of the newer games that we have. Friends trailing Bethany 38-21. Kansas Wesleyan on top of McPherson 31-27. I think that does it for KCAC women's scores as we take a look at some of the men's scores as we'll scroll down and see. Southwestern and Sterling should be getting to a point where we should have a score for them. I'm not seeing one quite yet, so as soon as we get it, we will pass it along. Avila getting their second KCAC win. They were down by almost 20 points on Wednesday. The Friends came back and won that game, and they start 2-0 as they defeat York in Kansas City 66-61. And that might be it for KCAC scores right now. No, it is a final in Leavenworth. Oklahoma Wesleyan, they win at 89-65 as St. Mary will come to Wilson Fieldhouse on Tuesday nights as currently Southwestern leading Sterling 33-23 with 5:55 to go in the first half. Out in Sterling, and Friends and Bethany about to get started here in just a little bit. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll look a little bit more at those first half stats. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Napa know-how.
Right now, a 5-quart jug of Napa full synthetic motor oil is only $19.99. It's the hottest deal of the year for the coldest time of the year. So if you're in your car right now, there's no need to turn on the heat. I'm about to read this sizzler again. That's Napa full synthetic for a hot $19.99. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
At participating locations, does not include taxes and fees. Advertised sale price not available in some states. Offer ends 12/31/21.
Hammering headaches? Ow. Aching muscles? Ah. Put the squeeze on your tough pain with Goody's Cool Orange. The same fast-acting, powerful Goody's powder in a great-tasting Cool Orange flavor. Beat tough pain to a pulp with Goody's Cool Orange. Also, blast your pain away with Goody's Mixed Fruit Blast. 2 flavors, tough on pain, tasty on your tongue. We made Goody's fast, Goody's delicious. All available at Walmart.
Today's job market is full of demand for skilled trade workers. Electricians, welders, mechanics, these and other trades are the backbone of every community. They're also a huge part in making sure the Army National Guard is always fulfilling its mission of service to our country and communities. Soldiers train to keep the power flowing, engines running, and supplies moving. The skilled trades these soldiers perform are the same ones needed in today's civilian workforce. Army National Guard soldiers are on the fast track to learning skills that can set them up for success at home with companies looking to hire the best. With options from plumber to helicopter mechanic and everything in between, soldiers are able to select the trades that best fit their lives. Their resumes are being built through their paid training and part-time service. Find out how you too can learn a trade profession and serve your community and country by visiting NationalGuard.com. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Tabor Gymnasium as Ottawa trails 37-25. We have 5 minutes to the start of our second half. As we look at our first half stats, that 37-25 score line, Tabor outscored Ottawa 20-8 in the first quarter, both teams scoring 17 in the second. Braves did have 11 turnovers Tabor with 8 points off of turnovers, 11-2 in favor of the Blue Jays, as that's a massive one. As Ottawa shot the ball well. If you take away that 11-2 advantage, this is you're looking at just a three-point game at this juncture. So if Ottawa can take care of the basketball in the second half, they have a really good chance. Steals both teams with 5. Bench points in favor of the Blue Jays, 12-4. Fast break points, both teams with 0. 18 points in the paint for both. Leading scorer for the Blue Jays was Zoe Shieldknight with 7. Olivia Owens with 7. Sammy Jo Peterson with 6. Braxton Stewart with 4. Lainey Swink with 4. Cassidy Beam with 3. Maddie McCoy with 3. Lexi Wall with 2. Jalissa Garcia with 1. And Alicia Baker did not score. She had 2 rebounds and 1 assist. For the Braves, Brooks Bragdon, after updating the stats, I know I said she had 8, actually finished with 10. So if those of you on social media saw the tweet, did put out there she had 8, actually finished with 10 in the first half on 5 of 6 shooting, 2 rebounds and 1 assist for the freshman. Amira Lowe, 1 of 1 from the field. She finished with 4 points. Jalisa Simons with 3. Haley Franklin with 2. Liz Vaughn with 2. As Liz got into foul trouble, that was a big thing for OU as Vaughn went out early in the second quarter, and they weren't able to get her back. So she's going to have to try and avoid foul trouble in the second half as about 3.5 minutes to the start of the third quarter. For those that did not get a chance to listen earlier today to Luke Queen in the opening round of the NAI women's volleyball tournament, Ottawa, who was receiving votes in the top 25, took on number 23, Lindsey Wilson College. And the Blue Raiders from Lindsey Wilson came away with the victory 3-1. But definitely want to congratulate Coach Blessington, her team finishing with a record of 18-9 on the year. They did the KCAC double, won the regular season and the postseason. That was a team that dealt with not being able to play much of a non-conference schedule, as they only got a couple games in. They dealt with some COVID issues, came back, only lost 1 game in KCAC play, then ran the table in the conference, had a chance to host the NAI opening round, but it was the outsides for Lindsey Wilson just a little too much. They had a 6'5" outside hitter, which you really just don't see very much at the NAI level, and they were able to come away with the win. But congratulations, Coach Blessington, on another tremendous season, and they will have plenty of players back as they do say goodbye to some of their All-Americans, Dayana Tharps, Riley Burdick, several other players as well, as they finish the season at 18-9. We'll take our last break for the start of the second half. Ottawa trails by 12. When we come back, it's the start of the third. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
Ottawa University has positioned itself as a distinctive and rapidly expanding institution, known for its innovative educational models, exceptional value, and special ability to prepare diverse student populations for lifetimes of enlightened faith, exemplary service, inspired leadership, and personal significance. With numerous undergraduate and graduate degrees in business, education, arts and sciences, athletics, and more, you'll gain the specific expertise you need for a lifetime of significance and prosperity. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Have you received an email, call, or text about winning a sweepstakes you didn't enter? Don't fall victim to the latest scams. Hi, this is Shelby from Kansas State Bank, encouraging you to protect yourself against these unsolicited attempts to take your money. Contact your financial institution immediately to protect your account if you feel you've been targeted. A reminder from Kansas State Bank, member FDIC.
Quality Structures is helping you build the rural American dream today. No more some days. Whether you're wanting a garage for your toys, a riding arena for your horses, or storage for your equipment, Quality Structures is there. Visit Quality Structures in Richmond or online at qualitystructures.com.
When you have an emergency, who do you call? 911. What do you do if you're unable to speak during your emergency? You text to 911. Franklin County Emergency Communications Center has recently added text to 911 technology as part of the new 911 phone system. Cell phone users can use their phone messaging system to text 911 to contact local dispatch. Phones must have a text or data plan in order to use this service, and phones in roaming mode, text apps, or apps messaging services cannot use this feature. It is important to note, dispatch is unable to determine your location while using this service, so always know your location and include that in your initial text. Remember, if you're able to place a voice call, we're able to help you more quickly. But in the event you are unable to speak, text to 911 will still allow us to get the information we need. Call if you can, text if you can't. For more information, go to kansas911.org or 911.gov. This message has been brought to you by the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center and KOFO.
And we're back inside Tabor Gymnasium. I thought a game had broke out in Manhattan. I always forget that Tabor College has the same fight song as the Wildcats of Kansas State. So for those of you listening, if you hear that tonight, you know you're not listening to a game inside Bramlage. We're at Tabor Gymnasium in Hillsboro. As the Blue Jays have the basketball to start the second half, Braves will go from left to right on your radio dial as they trail by 12. Good block from the backside, but they're going to call Simons for a foul, which a lot of basketball before she got the body. But, again, Olivia Owens just has ruled the 2 blocks down low, and she's back to the free throw line, and she is going to be a problem for the KCAC this year. The freshman from Buhler High School played at from Hutchinson, played at Buhler. But what a pickup for head coach Sean Reed. And he has been a staple of this conference. He's in the 11th season, record of 210 and 109. Has won almost 100 more KCAC games than he's lost, 152 and 55. Owens makes both. Tabor up to their largest lead of the game. They go up by 14. They have led from the time it was 2-0. Braves turn it over. Baum was trying to find Payne down low, and those two picked up 2 early fouls and have really made it difficult to kind of get into any type of flow. But Vaughn gets the steal, which is exactly what OU needed. But the Braves, who currently only have 9 pressed for this game, cannot have players get in foul trouble. 9:07 to go third quarter. Simons works off the pick and roll. Shoots a deep 3, in and out. Ball's loose, offensive rebound for Amir Lowe. She's going to be fouled down low by Braxton Stewart. For Stewart, she picks up her first team foul on the Blue Jays in the third quarter. We played our first 2 quarters in just 35 minutes. We flew through that first half. Free throw good for Amir. Braves 5 of 7 from the foul line. Lowe is now 3 for 3. Second on the way for Lowe. Long battles for her offensive rebound, but Owens there to scoop it up. Right side pass for Swink. They'll break the pressure as Ottawa tried to have 3 players trapped in the corner. Beams, wide open corner 3 on the way. Good. That ends a long streak of misses from the Blue Jays from behind the 3-point line. They're 4 of 13. As Ottawa had really started to frustrate them from behind the 3-point line, running that 2-3 zone. 16-point lead for the Blue Jays. 8:26 to go, third quarter. Franklin all the way to the bucket, drives on Swink and scores. And that's what Haley Franklin just needs to continue to do. I know she's frustrated, but she can become a real problem. Tabor, not a team that moves very well. They're very big, but if you can get them leaning one way or the other, you're going to have a really good chance to get to the rim. As Ottawa shot a high percentage tonight, over 50%. Inside, Payne trying to defend, does a great job of creating problems inside for Shield Knight. The runner hits the side of the rim. Franklin inside for Payne. It's knocked out of play by Shield Knight. But Payne just keeping her arms straight up, looking to avoid that third foul. Able to redirect that shot. Simons off the screen, had some space. Instead, she takes a 7-footer runner. She's had 3 straight shots that have been halfway down and popped out. Other way was hit Laney Swink. And we're going to have another foul, and Payne's going to pick up her third. And that will be the second team foul. They're going to have to keep her in the game. Ottawa not very big on the front line. She's going to have to stay in. Inbound inside to Shield Knight. Layup's good as she went around Vaughn on the screen. That's a 16-point advantage for the Blue Jays. 7:30 to go third quarter. Lowe was open on that back cut. Franklin just waited a little too long. Vaughn at the top, at the point. Lost the handle as they're going to have Owens on her. Franklin up top to Payne. Looking to drive. Gets in the lane, spins. Jumper long. Rebound off the hands of Vaughn. Blue Jays have it. Ripped away by Amir Lowe. Down low, they'll go to Payne, and there'll be a reach and foul on Shield Knight. She tried to go through the back of Payne. For Shield Knight, her first personal, team second. Gonna lob it to Franklin on the right wing. She'll bring it back up top for Simon. Back to Franklin on the wing. They were trying to go for the trying to lob it over the top, but backside help was there for the Blue Jays. Sit on the shot clock for OU. Low, right corner, skip pass to Simons in the left corner. Still looks to drive, gets in the lane, runner. It's off the mark. Had a tough day, put back good, though, for Kinesia Payne. 44-30 score line in favor of the Blue Jays. Swink to the left wing. Looking to go baseline. Franklin fights through the screen. Owens, her pass tipped straight up in the air by Vaughn. Owens gets it right back. Right side pass for Stewart. Looking to attack. Brings it out to the wing. Hesitation from her. Attacks inside. They're going to call a foul on OU. And there's no way that it is going to go on the low. I was about to say they briefly pointed at Vaughn, but she was on the help defense that came from the other side. Spraggins, the leading scorer for OU, checks back in. Payne will sit with those 3 fouls. One thing Tabor does is they'll go right at your weakness from the beginning, and Ottawa's sides, they just don't have a lot of it this year. Shield Knight went left, went right, and the turnaround jumper good to extend the lead back out to 16. It has been all Blue Jays. They led from the moment they won the tip, went down and scored. It was 2-0. Braves were back and forth till about 8-6 when the Blue Jays went on a 12-0 run. Franklin driving on Swink, gets in the lane, whistle, and a foul called on her. It goes on Swink. Her second, team's third of the quarter with 5:54 remaining in the third. Franklin will inbound to the left of the OU bucket. Vaughn will work out to the left corner, but they're going to go to Spraggins on the wing. Simons waiting to set a screen for Vaughn. Lob it inside to Liz. She goes up and scores off the glass. That is Liz's second field goal of the night. She's got 4. Braves have found some things offensively. They just got to get some stops on the defensive end. Pass up top to Swink between the circles. She looks to drive, throws up a wild shot. Simons takes the rebound away. Ottawa has numbers if they'll go. Simons, 3-quarter court pass, finds Spraggins. Great look to Low. Low in the lane, finds Simons. Free throw line jumper, yes. Beautiful ball movement from OU, and they get it within 12. 46-34. 5:09 to go in the third. Braves hanging around against the Blue Jays, winners of 4 straight. Receiving votes in the top 25. Right wing, out to Swing, pick and roll with Owens. Owens just kind of spinning around, setting a little shadow screen, and Swing fires away, draws rim. Spraggins with the board for OU. Chance to get it within 10. Spraggins inside off the glass. Bucket's no good, but she's fouled, and free throws upcoming for Brooks. That foul called on Zoe Shield Knight, her second, team's 4th, and Spraggins to the line. We're going to have to take a look here as I believe Spraggins closing in on her highest scoring game of the year. Makes the first. And she makes the second. Ottawa's cut it to 10. As that is now a career high for Brooks Spraggins. Scored 8 against Haskell, so she actually had a career high in the first half. Braves trapping in the corner, 3-pointer on the way. Long rebound to Haley Franklin. Braves go the other way with it. It's Franklin inside, step through, layup off the glass, just misses. Was probably a travel. Braves almost came away, got it, getting it within 8. 4:14 to go third quarter, 10-point advantage for the Blue Jays. But Ottawa's battled back after being down by 16, currently on a 6-0 run. Dribbling left side is Stewart, goes baseline. Runner's going to miss long, and the rebound to Franklin. Haley to Simons on the right wing. 20 on the shot clock. Ottawa's going to take a timeout as they've cut it to 10 with 3:52 to go in the third. 30-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
132 conference championships, 146 NAIA scholar teams, 43 NAIA national tournament appearances, and 237 All-Americans. Ottawa University has a long and rich tradition of Braves athletes that continue to compete at the highest level of competition, utilizing state-of-the-art facilities, accomplished coaches, and a spirit that only comes from wearing the black and gold. Push yourself to limits you never imagined as a student athlete at Ottawa University. Visit ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Braves on a 6-0 run. They've been spearheaded by Brooks Spraggins, a career-high 12 points. And what has changed has been the ability to get on the defensive glass. Ottawa has now taken the rebounding advantage, 19-8 overall. Tabor has not had an offensive rebound in the second half, but it has been the Braves' ability to continue to score in the paint. They've outscored Tabor 26-22 on the night and 8-4 in the third quarter. Into the game for the Blue Jays will be the Wellsville native, Maddie McCoy. It'll be Vaughn to inbound, and she'll find Jordan Bianco. And now they're going to talk to the band who was playing when the ball was inbounded. But Ottawa was in an offensive set, so we'll see if they... Shot clock goes to 11. I believe it should be at 20 as we wait to see and now we're just waiting for them to change the shot clock back. They do change it to 22. 3:50 to go third quarter. Braves with a chance to get it within 10 for the first time since the first quarter. Franklin looks to attack, gets inside, steps through, off the glass, no good. And the rebound to the Blue Jays. Founder saves himself between the two posts. McCoy looking to drive inside, kicks it out, three-pointer from Stewart. No, banks off the backboard. Rebound for OU. Vaughn has Spraggins streaking to the bucket, doesn't steer. She's kicking to Simons in the left corner, and she travels. 13th turnover, and Ottawa's got to find Brooks Spraggins out in transition. She beat the two big posts down low. They have not found someone to guard her tonight. They've tried all the posts. They've now got Peterson on her offensively, but we'll see what Ottawa can do to try and set Brooks Spraggins up, but she has been a real problem for the Blue Jay defense. Jays with the basketball. They'll kick it in the corner. McCoy wants a triple. Yes, that's big. Get the lead back out to 13 as McCoy coming into the night 66% from deep, but was 2 of 3 on the year, now 3 of 4. Bianco, who's been kept scoreless, she hit 4 triples against Sterling on Wednesday. Spraggins between the circles, right side out to Simon. Left-hand drill for Jalisa. Now back to the right hand, looking to attack. Kicks it in the corner to Spraggins. Spraggins in the lane. South pass finds Bianco. Left all alone from 7. It's halfway down and out. With some good open looks. Ottawa's just got to start knocking them down with 2:30 to go in the third. Peterson right wing with Bianco on her. Garcia sets the screen. Off ball. Screen goes to McCoy. To Peterson, driving on Bianco, has the size advantage, and then a foul committed on OU. I think it'll end up going on Franklin. It is on Franklin. First personal on Haley, 14th foul. Payne comes back in for Vaughn. Guzman will come in for Franklin. .2:17 remaining in the third. Sammy Jo Peterson to the free throw line. Peterson has 6, now 7. They'll make the first one. Blue Jays 18 of 38, Ottawa 14 of 31, but they've hit 5 threes, and they're 9 of 10 from the free throw line. Second one for Peterson, good. Lead back out to 15 as they scored 5 straight. This one's starting to get away from OU, down 51-36. Guzman looking to attack to the right wing. Looking to leave it inside, ripped away by McCoy as the freshman takes it away from Simons. Building behind the back is Wall. He'll keep the dribble out from the left wing. They go pick and roll with Stewart. Simons does a nice job of switching. Garcia Right side for McCoy. Skip pass left side for Wall. Wall drives on Spraggett. Gets to the elbow. Kicks it out. Three-pointer again, yes. And for a team that comes into the night at just 29% from three, they have been red hot, 7 of 18. That has been the difference, is their ability to shoot the three. And we now have the largest lead of the game for the Blue Jays at 18. Guzman left wing. Good hesitation from Alyssa. She'll attack and earns the foul on Jalisa Garcia. For Garcia, her first personal, 15 foul on the Blue Jays with a minute 18 to go in the third. So the Braves in the bonus for the remainder of the quarter. Guzman with 2 points and an assist. Second trip to the foul line, and she's 2 of 2. First one hits the rim and nothing else. Blue Jays have found something offensively as Ottawa's gone cold. Second free throw, no good either. 18-point deficit for OU, a minute 12 to go in the third quarter. Wall goes behind the back. She's stuck, has to leave it with Stewart. Right wing for Baker. In the corner for McCoy. Garcia setting the screen. McCoy goes baseline. They run pick and roll. Garcia works on Payne. Turnaround jumper goes over the top of Payne. Good defense by Canisia, and she gets the rebound. 46 seconds to go third quarter. Guzman passing the corner to Bianco. Trying to post up Payne. Can't get the bounce pass. Now she's in trouble. Cutting to the bucket is Simons. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by McCoy. We'll stay with OU on the baseline. Low returns for the Braves. And Simons takes the seat. It's been tough for Jalisa, who scored 20 on Wednesday, just 5 points on 2 of 7 shooting tonight. Spraggins gets the inbound at the elbow. Brooke dribbles back out between the circles. Low, right corner, almost trips. They'll kick it out to Guzman. She shoots a three from straight away, draws rim, goes straight to the Blue Jays, as Ottawa is 1 of 3 from deep. Blue Jays can hold for the final shot. It's McCoy. Hands it off to Wall. Ottawa started this quarter had a 6-0 run to cut it at 46-36, but it's in an 8-0 run for the Blue Jays since. 4 seconds remaining. Garcia going baseline on Payne. Kicks it in the corner. Stewart for a three-day in the corner. Long. And that brings us to the end of the third quarter as the Blue Jays lead it 54-36. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Holidays are here, and so is fashionable fitness. Gift yourself a Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3 5G, a phone that folds in half to literally stand on its own. Pair it with the Galaxy Watch 4 for ultimate wellness and wow factor. Check health stats, flex personal records. Over 90 activities can be tracked, like biking, swimming, golfing, and more. Invest in yourself with tech made to crush goals. Holidays open up with Galaxy. Shop it all at Samsung.com. 5G connection and availability may vary. Check with carrier. Products sold separately.
Napa know-how.
Right now, a 5-quart jug of Napa full synthetic motor oil is only $19.99. It's the hottest deal of the year for the coldest time of the year. So if you're in your car right now, there's no need to turn on the heat. I'm about to read this sizzler again. That's Napa full synthetic for a hot $19.99. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
At participating locations does not include taxes and fees. Advertised sale price not available in some states. Offer ends 12/31/21.
Down by 18 as we start the fourth quarter. Ottawa had it at 46-36, trailing by just 10 with 3:52 to go in the third, but they go cold and scoreless for the final 3:52, and now they find themselves down 54-36. It is Tabor basketball to start the fourth quarter, or my apologies, it's going to be OU basketball. On the floor, Vaughn, Franklin, Lowe, Payne, and Bianco, and Ottawa needs someone to hit some threes. As it'll be the inbound to Franklin. Get Vaughn flashing to the right post, off the screen, Bianco for a three, draws rim, and just not there tonight for OU from deep like it was on Wednesday. Ball's on the floor, and we're going to get a jump ball that may give possession to Tabor as Owens and Vaughn tie it up. as they will come and clean off the floor as Vaughn and Owens went sprawling out. 9:45 remains, and Ottawa's shooting percentages dropped down to 42%. They were at 54% midway through the third quarter, but has really dropped off. Shield knife, right side, into the hands of Laney Swink. Coming off the screen is Baker. Left side for McCoy. Pick and roll with Owens. McCoy as Franklin fights through that screen. Right side for Baker. Off the screen to Owens at the point. Owens to the elbow. Looks to attack. Spins in the lane. Turnaround jumper. No good. Good defense by Payne, who has stayed out of foul trouble. Picked up her third just a minute into the third quarter, but has stayed out of foul trouble since. Franklin inside. She's fouled. Going to the bucket. And they're going to say it was not in the act of shooting. So it is on the floor. First team foul on Tabor in the fourth quarter. Second personal on Alicia Baker. Inbound finds Franklin. Bianco wants an 18-footer. Can she get going? No. Karam's off to the right. Bianco 0 of 3 from the field. Hasn't been the Braves' night on the road. Off the screen, McCoy. Step back three for the Wellsville native, not there. Ball's loose. Franklin comes away with it as Vaughn had it knocked out of her hands, but luckily Franklin was there. Franklin in the lane loses the handle, and Tabor will go the other way. Dribbling left side, Alicia Baker. And losing the handle, there was nobody there. Instead, she'll hand off the shield knife. Nobody defending for OU, a lay-in. There's the lead out to 20. 8:25 to go, fourth quarter. Braves have been stuck on 36. It's the 3:52 mark of the third. Vaughn inside. Gets it to Bianco. Can she hit one? No. Ball's on the floor. Fighting for the jump ball is Bianco, but McCoy able to just roll it over to a teammate. And here come the Blue Jays. Wide open three in the corner, yes. 59-36 lead for Tabor. 7:52 remaining, and Ottawa's going to take one of their final three timeouts. With 7:52 to go, 30 seconds. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
Turn care into career with Advent Health Ottawa. Clinical, non-clinical, and professional roles are waiting for the right people, and you could be one of them while earning a minimum starting pay of $14.50 per hour. Log on to careers.adventhealth.com/Ottawa today. At Advent Health Ottawa, nothing is more important than you.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
Welcome back, Ottawa, trailing 59-36 as Blue Jays start out on a 5-0 run. And we have 7:52 remaining in the fourth quarter. The 5-0 run to start the fourth, but a 12-0 run overall. And this one is flipped away from OU with 7:49 left. Like to see if they can work on some offensive sets. They haven't been able to shoot it from outside, but where they were having a lot of success was off the dribble, getting to the rim. Guzman, a little hesitation, looking inside, attacks off the glass. No for Alyssa. As both her and Jalisa Simons check in for Bianco and Spraggett. Peterson off the screen up top finds Shield Knight. Right wing for Baker to Peterson. Crossover dribble. Peterson, who's got the K-tape on the right shoulder that works almost all the way down her right arm. Ball's loose and a whistle before the ball was loose, and they're going to call the foul on Vaughn, her third. Team's first of the fourth quarter. Inbound for the Blue Jays from Swink. That pass getting away from Shield Knight as she goes down hard in front of the Tabor student section. Looks like her foot just kind of gave out on her. And she's going to ask for a sub. That's never a good sign when your leading scorer on the season goes down with a no-contact injury like that, but she pops up, asks for a sub when you're up by 23. Coach Sean Reed's a little more willing to go ahead and get that sub made. Guzman gets her head up, bounce pass out to Franklin. Franklin to Simons off the screen. Jalisa stacks inside, another whistle and a foul called on the Blue Jays. Goes on Swink, her third. Team second. Simons to shoot free throws. Braves 7 of 12 on the night. Simons with 5 points. Make it 6. He's 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Second for Jalisa off the mark. And knocked out of bounds by Franklin as it'll be Tabor basketball. Points in the paint in favor of Ottawa, 26-24, but those 7 made threes to just 1 for the Braves has kind of been their undoing. Peterson left side. In the corner, they'll go to Baker. Down low to Owens. Has Payne. Ottawa collapses, forces the kick out to Garcia. Garcia inside, ball is loose. Picked up by Swink in the lane. Swink, the jumper, she was in there for a long time. Guzman gets the rebound. Ottawa can go the other way. That pass is tipped and stolen by the Blue Jays as Garcia just kind of slapped it towards a teammate. Knew she was falling out of bounds. And a turnover on OU, their 16th. Tabor just 10 turnovers tonight. He came in averaging 14, which is second in the conference. Swink with a elbow jumper, nothing but net. And it's 61-37. 24-point advantage. Largest lead for Tabor. The 13-point advantage at the break. Now it's ballooned out to 24. Simons with an 18-footer. She'll hit it. For Jalisa, her third field goal. She's 3 of 8. Skip pass, right side. They're going to go down low. Ball is loose. Picked up by Simons as Payne was the one who was able to deflect it. Pass the other way to Franklin. Good look. They'll kick it in the corner to Guzman. She wants 3. She gets 3. Alyssa Guzman hits Ottawa's second 3 of the evening. And Guzman has come off the bench, given a good spark. She's got 8. Apologies, she's got 5. They updated the score on the stats before they did in the building. Peterson's jumper from the elbow, long. Rebound by Vaughn. 5 minutes to play. Braves down 61-42. Vaughn, Ottawa's got to work quickly. They have Payne open if they'll go. Guzman drives, finds Payne at the elbow. Her jumper, a lot of contact. But no whistle as the ball just hits the baseline and goes back to the Blue Jays. Subs coming in for Tabor. They'll bring McCoy along with Wall, Stewart, and Owen.
The KOFO Sports Guide is the best way for you to follow your favorite high school or Ottawa University teams throughout the year. Football, basketball, soccer, and wrestling, baseball and tennis, track, golf, softball, and more. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Monroe 816, Red Door Home Group, Ms. Fix-It Computer Repair, and Neosho County Community College. You can also find the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
My part-time service in the Army National Guard makes it possible for me to be more for the community I call home. My training helps me at work when I lead by example. My service in the Army National Guard allows me to keep my community and those I care about safe from threats. Learn more about how you too can live and serve part-time close to home by visiting NationalGuard.com.
Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Elder abuse, neglect, and exploitation comes in many forms. Elder abuse is taking money or valuable items, pushing, shoving, or leaving bruises. It's leaving the elderly unattended or without food when they cannot care for themselves. If you know or suspect an elderly person is being abused physically, emotionally, sexually, or financially, call the Kansas Adult Protective Services Hotline at 1-800-922-5330. Elder Kansans deserve honor and respect, not abuse. Remember, elder abuse is a crime. Sponsored by the Kansas Department for Aging and Disability Services and aired in cooperation with the station.
Did you miss your front row seat at Arrowhead last season? Not this year. KOFO and Furniture Loft are sending you back to Arrowhead to watch the most exciting team in football, your Kansas City Chiefs. You and a friend in front row seats to watch the Chiefs. Just stop by Furniture Loft on Market Street in Osage City or Emporia on West US 50 and register once per visit. Only one win per season. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 to win. Win tickets for Chiefs versus the Broncos December 5th. Winner announced December 2nd during the Brad Howard Early Morning Show.
Blue Jays lead at 63-42, 3 minutes and 1 second remaining. Braves have the basketball as they will get Simons and Vaughn back in the game. Marlette back in, and now she will check out. Get apologies for the issues with the connection. We've had some problems with the power inside the building, so hasn't affected anything on the floor, just wherever we're at. So hopefully those don't continue for the rest of the evening. Vaughn looks to drive, gets inside, right-hand layup. No, Vaughn has just not been able to finish at the rim today. She's only got 3 on 2 of 6 shooting, but those foul troubles have continued. Three-pointer in the corner, draws rim, offensive rebound by Owens. Her putback, no. Second chance, yes, and the foul. (65-42), 2:34 to go. The offensive rebounds in favor of Tabor, 9-6. That's coming in for the Blue Jays. We're see number 13, Jordan Lowry. Lowry, a 5'11 freshman from Oakley, and Tegan Worth, a 5'8 freshman from Hillsboro. Those two will come in. Both did not play, or Tegan Worth just 3 minutes against Oklahoma Wesleyan, and Lowry did not play. 66-42, back to 24-point advantage for the Blue Jays with 2:30 to play. Braves actually had it down to 18. Here's Vaughn to the bucket. Shot blocked from behind by Lowry, and Vaughn to the line for free throws. Braves 8 of 14 from the foul line. First one's good. Liz with 4. Braves 16 of 42 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, 9 of 15 from the free throw line. Vaughn makes both. 2:24 remaining. Blue Jays in control, up 66-44. Right wing pass to Wall. Braves drop into the zone. Worth, right side for Wall to the elbow. Back to Worth. Pump fake. They're going to work left side for Beam. Beam with Simons on her. They're looking to go down low to Lowry. Lowry steps through. She's going to be called for traveling. Blue Jays with their 14th turnover. Guzman to Vaughn at the right elbow. Liz get past to Simons, dribbled it off her foot. Just kind of a microcosm of how things have gone tonight as the Jays go the other way. Bounce pass to Lowry. Lowry goes baseline, takes the 12-footer. Front rim no good. Rebound to the Blue Jays, who actually knock it off of each other and out of play. One minute, 30 to go. Guzman walks it across the halfway line. Simons left wing to Bianco. Bounce pass Guzman. Melissa going baseline. Finds Liz. Liz looking to drive on Lowry. Gets in the lane. Picks up her dribble. In trouble. Spraggins left side. Brooks going baseline through the contact. No whistle. And back go the Blue Jays. 2-on-1. Bounce pass inside to Worth. Layup's good. 59 seconds to go. 68-44. Ties the Blue Jays' largest lead of the game. Guzman, left side, up top to Vaughn. Looking to attack on Lowry, gets inside. She's fouled. Bucket's no good, but free throw line's upcoming for Liz. Foul called on Lowry, her second, team's fourth. Free throw off the mark. After tonight, doesn't get any easier from OU as they will go on the road to take on St. Mary, who, take a look and see, they were going into the night at, they were 3-2, and tonight they were taking on Oklahoma Wesleyan, so they could be potentially 3-3 and 0-2 in KCAC play, as both teams played a really good game inside Wilson Fieldhouse a year ago, as the Spires came away with the win. It's 68-45. Liz makes 1 of 2. Spraggins gets the steal. She's going to go the other way. Brooke loses the handle. It's on the floor. Trying to get it in the lane. Good look inside to Simons. Layup's no good, and free throws upcoming. Guzman's been a nice spark off the bench for OU. Hasn't been the Braves' night. Down 23 with 21.3 remaining. Simons shoots 2 free throws. We'll have the men's contest to follow as that one halfway down and pops out. Scheduled for 7 o'clock. Should be right on time. Simon's second is good. 68-46, the lead for the Blue Jays. As they can run out the clock, and Ottawa going to fall to 2-4 on the year, 0-2 in the KCAC, as they have had quite the week, seeing the two teams that are ranked nationally, and they come up short tonight by a final of 68-46 to the Tabor College Blue Jays. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
Panera believes in saying yes. Yes to clean, fresh ingredients. Yes to the new chicken sausage and pepperoni flatbread topped with rich mozzarella. Yes to delicious mac and cheese. Yes to putting it on a sandwich, creating the grilled mac and cheese sandwich. And yes to impromptu road trips to Sandwich, Illinois. Because that's living life to the flavor fullest. Get $1 delivery when you order on our app. Panera. Live your yes. Pricing and product availability may vary. Visit PaneraBread.com.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting GreatLifeGolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness. Would you like to attract a new generation of customers and establish brand loyalty for years to come? You can when you advertise on KOFO. Get started today by calling 242-1220 or email KOFO@KOFO.com. KOFO Marketing, helping you do business.
And we're back inside Tabor Gymnasium as Ottawa falls by a final of 68-46 to the Tabor College Blue Jays, who coming into tonight had won 4 straight, had been red hot, and come away with the win 68-46 in that fourth quarter, Tabor outscores Ottawa 14-10. In the second half, Ottawa was only outscored by, 17-11 in favor of Tabor in the third and 14-10 in favor of Ottawa in the fourth. So Ottawa, after a tough first quarter, trailing 20-8, able to get it within 8 right before the end of the half, and then Tabor hits a couple of jumpers to extend it out to 12 that led 37-25, and I don't think we're going to hear from head coach Tarnisha Scott tonight. So give you some final numbers. Braves 16 of 42 from the floor. That's 38%. 2 of 6 from 3, 12 of 20 from the free throw line. They turned it over 18 times, resulting in 23 Tabor points. Braves are out-rebounded 33-26. Defensive rebounds in favor of the Blue Jays, 24-20, but they also had, actually, we are going to get head coach Tarnisha Scott on the headset real quick. Appreciate her coming up to join us as we have that unique setup inside the building. Here you go. As I said, not on press row anymore, so we have to make do with what we have, which is this tiny table. But we'll get the headset on, Coach, real quick. Coach, another game against another game against the top 20, basically a top 25 opponent tonight after a tough loss against Sterling on Wednesday. Tonight, got off to a rough start in the first quarter, but we're able to battle back within 8 right before the end of the half. Tabor, though, gets the bucket to go into the break and just kind of kept the momentum.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can.
Okay. I mean, slow start. The first quarter, 20-8. You know, I just don't think we worked hard, Casey. I mean, you don't work hard, good things don't usually happen for you. I don't think we worked hard today.
As you look at the numbers tonight, your team shot the ball pretty well, 60-42. Just 2 of 6 from 3. Probably the biggest difference from Wednesday, just the three-pointers not going down, but that always happens when you're not in your home gym. Offensively, it seemed like production-wise, 50% in the first half. We're getting a lot of looks at the rim, getting points in the paint. You finished with 26 on the night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, offensive execution was decent, but I still don't think we played hard enough today. You know, defensively they got whatever they wanted, whether it was a layup or an open three. You know, anything that they wanted, they got it, and we knew that coming into this year, if we didn't play great defense, we wouldn't win many games.
Looking at tonight, big positive, Brooks Spraggett, 5 of 6 from the field, finished with 12 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists for her. At points was really unguardable in that second quarter. What did you think she did well tonight?
I just thought she was more aggressive, you know, and I think that as the year goes on, she'll get more comfortable. I mean, she's a kid coming off that ACL, haven't played in about a year and a half. So if she continues to play a little bit more basketball, get comfortable, I think she's going to be a big impact for us.
Coach, I can tell you next week you do not play a top 25 program. It's been a tough week, I know, for you as your team goes 0-2 KCAC play. But it does open up a little bit. St. Mary comes to town, had a really good game against them last year in our building. But an opportunity to play back in your home gym and get where maybe your team is a little more comfortable playing at home.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, you know, it's going to be good not to play a top 25 team, but we still have to show up as if we're playing a top 25 team in order to get the job done. I think St. Mary's is much improved this year, and it's not going to be an easy game, so we got to come in ready to work.
Coach, thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you on Tuesday.
All right, thank you.
And that was head coach Tarnisha Scott joining us as the final score in favor of Tabor tonight, 68-46. As you heard, Tuesday night they will take on St. Mary in Ottawa. That is a 5 p.m. start for the women. So if you can get to the building, we'd love to have you, as the students will be leaving campus here at the start of next week. So during the next few weeks going into January, we're going to need you inside Wilson Fieldhouse. If you can get there, as much as we love you listening to us on 1220 and 103.7, make sure you get to Wilson Fieldhouse and support these ladies. Tonight they fall 68-46 to Tabor. They fall to 2-4 overall, 0-2 in KCAC play. We're going to wrap up our women's coverage. We're going to take a break, and we might hear a song or two before we bring it back for pregame for our men's contest. You've been listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves women's basketball on KOFO.